What's up, YouTube gang? It's your boy Fire Feelings back in the building. Welcome to our next edition of Fire Feeling Clips. You don't know we do it already, the podcast style. Yeah, man, whereby I give you my point, my take in how my views upon things are going on in Guyana and in the diaspora, even in the Caribbean or even in the world, you know what I mean? Whatever is out there, I'm going to definitely bring my piece, my take, my point, my 2 cents or my dollar or whatever. So you don't know it going already. Once again, if it's your first time over here, feel free to give the video a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and put your post notification bell on. You understand? Build within the channel so you guys know what's up. Today definitely is part 2. Yes, part 2 of Nelly and Oswald. Now you guys remember the last upload that I did whereby it's all about the attempt of murder. You understand? Now we was reading from half of the news bulletin that we got. You understand? Whereby it did say father of 7 remanded on attempt murder charge. Right? Now I want people to understand it's not picking side, because I never was picking side. Despite I might know Nelly more than Oswald, it's not a picking issue. This thing is talking about this fight with black against black right now. The tear down, the bad mind, the red eye, the disrespectfulness between each other. Also the crab in a barrel is going on in Guyana with we Guyanese people. So the first upload that I did, I know it might hit some people in a wrong way, or they might have a misunderstanding with what I'm saying, because what happened, a sister meet out to me. Well, meet out to my wife, because she didn't know it was me. Then have to meet out to me by sending me some voice note upon what really went down with the whole situation. Now, I didn't come out and say Oswald stab up Nelly. I didn't say that. I am reading from what the papers or the news from the newspapers say. Now we understand not every news is correct news, but still, whether correct or incorrect is still news, because that's how people gonna know what's going on. Like I said, right? It's not picking side, despite I know Nelly more than Oswald, or right, being around Nelly more than Oswald, still is oneness, is one brethren. Is one. I don't want to see the two of them fighting. I don't want to see it reach to this altercation. That's why I come out and I talk, because I know these guys. I've been under the clock. I know, I well know now that I know enough. Everybody know me. It's not no strange face. And like I said, it's a constant thing whereby man and man always bad minding, red eyeing, measuring the next bridge with the money we getting, or gal or this. I be in there, I know what going on. I hear man and man cuss out and say, "Bah, you bad mind, you this, you know." But there's a scene, there's a scenario when it comes to we black people as hustlers, especially if we there working around any area, whether it's border market, big market. When you see a barrage of black people hustling anyway, once it's selling things, goods, clothes, wherever, you better believe it. Big problem is going on. Who ain't talking, who name, who in this, who bad mind, who fighting on, who stand, who going and carry name to the constable office for the things get take away. This stuff, who want this space, and who want that. This bare fuckery is going on. This is what me point is about. Not only about Nelly and Oswald situation, but it based on Nelly and Oswald situation. Now the sister that meet out to me and definitely, enlighten me with some of the information on how this whole escalated, how this whole thing escalate is messed up. But no, if this when Nelly thereupon as a big brother for Nelly, you're wrong if it's done. And like I said, I would like to hear from both the both party, myself. But Nelly, if this is the case, you're wrong. Wrong is wrong and right is right. Now, I didn't know how the situation started, how it meet, but thank you for the enlightenment, my sister. And I'm going to run the voice note so you guys could get a good understanding with what's going on. I don't want to talk it, I want to run it. So sister, if you see the voice note, don't feel no way, because it's all about making people know what happened. Because persons might be running with the wrong thinking and certain things, you know what I mean? And this is not what we want. If I got a brethren and he dep on bad mindness and dep on foolishness and he dep on fuckery, I'm gonna talk to you. And if I talk to you about doing wrong things and I tell you, yo, you're wrong for do something. If you want I be your virgin no more, you don't want to talk to me no more, it's alright. But don't expect for me and you be friends and you doing stupidness and I not gonna tell you. If I doing stupidness, you ain't gonna tell me. Because if you say you're fire, you do something stupid or whatever, I'm not gonna just think out the ignorantness and views out. Like the same sister. When I hear the voice note to me wife say, if you don't know nothing, stop talking stupidness, and y'all don't listen. I could have jumped out, but I understand what she's saying. And I just want to make sure you know that it's just the news bulletin. Yes, we can't believe everything, but still, I wasn't painting Oswald as a bad guy. I was just saying that all of these things he got charges on whatever he need for us humble himself. But now I get to find out that all the time Oswald humbling himself because he do acknowledge that he's a father of 7. He do acknowledge that he got family to take care. He do acknowledge that he never go behind bars. But he was being provoked. You see, they got enough people that mistake your kindness a weakness, and this fucked up. It's real messed up. I telling you, and Nelly, as my little brother, straight up this wrong if you doing that, bro. If you doing that, this totally wrong if you doing that, bro. You can't implicate a man's wife. Despite whatever, if you see she doing something, or if you didn't see, or you just want to fabricate, is wrong. You can't do that, bro. You can't threaten a man for putting bullet in his head and all them kind of thing, bro. You can't do that, bro. This is why I say I want to hear both sides. Did Oswald tell he something like that? Did Oswald threaten he before? Make he see he got... Like I said, it's big cuss out, it's big views out, it's big things is going on under the club. Man threatening a man, this, that. It's crazy at the end of the day. I'm going to drop this voice note that you guys get for here. Will the sister really tell me? Let y'all get a good understanding with what went down. Y'all take a listen.
But they all the man and the club vex with Nelly. Nelly creating this stupidness for them. I watch. Each time mother is bring food for sale on Saturday. Also let's help them sell the food. And the day that the chicken being raw, also gonna ask Eddie. Eddie, big man Eddie, behind this thing too. As I roll up there ready, I see Eddie throwing in that Oswald, Nelly throwing in that Oswald, and also throwing back ins. You hear? And I tell Eddie, I say he's a big man, and know the two of them is friends, you're supposed to haul up on both of them and tell them to stop. I say you're supposed to throw in that Oswald for Nelly, cut out the... Anyhow, when he go now, Miss also son end up with the chicken when the food being raw. So now also I want to tell Eddie where the chicken raw. Also ask Eddie what black girl there. There's Nelly child mother. Plus, when the man had it out, in the market, Eddie stand there, in the crack when them is there, and they got the man is no phone right there. It's into the glass, it's both of them in there. Also, I get cut up too. See, no choking up happening. There's no choking up happening. Also, get cut on the hand, and on the foot, also get cut. And I tell you, I gone there, it's little after the scene done, and when I find out from everybody, after you from Oswald, just people tell me, Chuck Oswald tell me. If he tell Oswald, he gone, and he gone for 50 rounds, and he got 10 for putting in Oswald head, and it's Oswald still ignoring. When he start telling him, but we wife is back on socks, then the story escalates back again. That's how Nelly wicked, you hear? Nelly then you stand around with Nelly, and we hear Nelly pay and pass money for the day. Also get remand. Before Oswald reached to the prison every day, he done call by to fix Oswald. So Nelly know good what he was doing. But remember, it's a wrong world we living in. This world is a wrong world. What goes wrong, it comes wrong. So I don't want Nelly doing. But you know nothing. Not everything you see on news, you must go with it. You hear? Before you know the story, you have to make a report for Oswald if you know someone got a problem and you know someone got no problem. And watch, when Nelly do, people don't hear. People don't hear, nobody say nothing. When Nelly plan, what you gonna do, everybody don't hear me back. But nobody say nothing. So everything news. People say they don't believe. Call people them and know. Call and know. Just by tell you where the story starts from. Oswald, Nelly accusing Oswald with the child mother. This is the story starts from Oswald. I get Oswald at night and I ask him, I say, Oswald man, we really are kind of. We also say, y'all is such and understand, tell me the story from how it started with the child mother. Is this how the story starts? And every day that he comes down throwing hands, I pass through there, I go and heal up everybody. And I tell him, y'all have bundle look for money. Enough time I roll up there. And Oswald talking, the moment is throwing hands, and then he throwing back hands, and Eddie throwing hands at Oswald. Big man like Eddie. I tell Eddie about it too. I see he's a big man and I expect better of you. Both of them is friends, and you're supposed to haul upon them when they're going on with the stupidness. And I'm gonna flash the picture tomorrow, but
now you guys heard what his sister say, you know what I mean? And definitely, before I drop this video, I will make sure I get confirmation again, because I did ask her to release the voice note so persons could get to hear what's going on. And it's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? What could have make this still at the end of the day? What could have make Nelly want telling this man all these things about his wife and we gonna do tea and all these kind of thing? And then they got big people on the next side implicating these man of them with their struggles before they put on their foot and tell these man of them humble. You know, if you see something gonna happen, if you could try to escalate it and stop it from happening, do the bro. Not provoking or putting more wood in the fire, adding more fuel to the fucking fire, bro. This is wrong. This is wrong. Bang. You understand? Real thing. I might rate Nelly to the fullest wherever it is. I rate the same man Oswald also. I me wish this for Oswald, neither me wish this for Nelly or me wish this for nobody. I talking to all the man them on the clock. The idea need for us humble, live in love and unity, bro. Stop with this fight down and this bad mind thing and this fight against one another and this disrespecting one another about them wife and them children and you know what I mean? If you see a man wife doing whatever this day business, bro, you don't have to throw it in nobody's face. Not saying nothing happened, but just making an open statement that this is not something nice. Don't matter what I say, I would never throw it in nobody's face. Well, must you only if they tell me something bad and show something in my face what I feel is lie. If I got something, I might expose them. I'm not gonna beat around the bush and be no fucking jackass and say no. I won't. I would if it feels like that. Is why I'm saying why would Nelly disrespect this man's wife or even tell you but unaliving and all these things. Cause we know man is just talk out the thing, you don't really mean it and all these things, but sometimes you don't know. Some people words is be meanable. And I don't love the bro. You know what I mean? It's like I said, this is part 2 of the Nelly situation and Oswald. Like I said, Nelly, if this is a situation, you gotta burn it bad, man. You got to burn it. You know what I mean? You can't do doing this wrong, bang. You know what I mean? You tell him all kind of thing, but when you reach to the man's wife, of course, if it was me, was big problem with me, you two as a brother, you don't do that. Look, the other day, a man try something like that. And I called him and tell him he wasn't nobody that lived know one another like how you and Oswald know one another. Then this man now start talking must have 2-3 months. And the man come around some kind of joke thing with wife and I because we don't go so. You supposed to know the code, Nelly. We don't go them route. That's why I say as a gangster in the streets, as a G, as a thug, you got to know certain rules, you got to know certain borders. We don't cross and we don't do. I don't call people pussy and them thing if I know to myself you's not a pussy. This disrespect. I don't disrespect people's wife and them children. That is out of boundary. We don't do them thing, bro. This fight down one another. I don't dep on them thing. I just keep it real, bro. Viewers and subscribers, you guys leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what's your thoughts on this. Like I said, this is part 2 of Nelly and Oswald situation. You know what I mean? Like I said, drop those comments, smash that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up. You know the code already. Fire Feeling Clips. Yeah, man. Podcast style over here. So wicked and wild. We out there. So until next time, stay blessed, stay humble. See ya.